Greetings, explorers and adventurers. My name is Jonathan from Woodland Gear of mywoodlandgear.com. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Heavy Bowie knife from Ka-Bar. A lot of people like to think that carrying such a large knife may be a bit of overkill, but I'm here to show you today that that just may not be the case after all. So pack your gear, and let's get ready for our next woodland adventure. And here we have the Heavy Bowie knife from Ka-Bar. This thing clocks in at almost a pound, at 0.95 pounds. The overall length of this knife is 14¼ inches. The sheath is a fairly cheap leather and Cordura. Feels pretty stable in my hands. I wouldn't expect it to win any beauty contests. The hoop here is plastic. It is actually meant for tying it onto your leg, which I guess it's okay for that, but I wouldn't put any weight on it due to the fact that it is plastic. As you can see here, it's in two sections because when you tie it to your thigh, it is meant to move with your leg, like so. My recommendation would be to have a custom sheath made. I don't like this one much at all. It is a full tang blade, although it does taper towards the end. It is very secure, and I have no reservations about beating the crap out of it against a piece of wood. The handle is Creighton, which is close to rubber. It's like a synthetic type polymer. It is an ergonomic handle, which means it contours to the shape of your hand, which is supposed to help for impact resistance. The impact resistance on this handle sucks. I felt every blow. It is a tapered blade with a flat grind, just one straight grind. There's no secondary grind, which is actually fairly good for splitting wood. The type of steel this is made out of is 1085 carbon steel. It has a slightly lower edge retention than 1095 carbon steel. You probably won't notice much, but the upside to this is that it does not chip as much as 1095. It is less brittle. This is about a 55, 57 range hardness on the Rockwell hardness scale. I would consider this a working tool like an axe. In fact, it could replace a hatchet in a lot of your kits. It is fairly decent at chopping and batoning, which we'll demonstrate here in a minute. But like I said, the 1085 does mean that it will dull a little bit quicker and you will need to sharpen it more often. Let's go ahead and get to some splitting and some chopping. I'll show you how it does on that. All right, so now we're gonna try to take the Ka-Bar Heavy Bowie knife and baton to this fairly thick piece of Osage. Now this piece, because of the crack, it's already split. Half the work's done for me. But I'll go ahead and continue with this piece. There you have it. Firewood's all split and ready to burn. In general, I think this knife could safely replace a hatchet. It's far more versatile. I mean, you can choke up on the blade a little bit and do some fine detail work if you need to. It's not ideal, but it is possible. All right, guys, you just watched our review of the Heavy Bowie knife from Ka-Bar. When you calculate in the fact that this knife only runs about $55 on Amazon, I consider it to be a home run deal. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like or subscribe to our channel where you can find more videos about survival, bushcraft, and other gear reviews. You can also find us exploring the wilderness of Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or simply at our website, mywoodlandgear.com. This is Jonathan from Woodland Gear, signing off. And remember, adventure is waiting.